Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Train Simulator Classic, aka Railworks, and today we're going to be taking a look at Victory Works' LNER K1. Now, I picked this up in the LNER bundle pack during the Steam sale, so this is my second look ever. I've only run this locomotive a little itty bitty bit, so could almost call it a first look. I haven't managed to go through all of the DLC that I managed to pick up during the sale, so slowly getting towards it. But yeah, we're taking a look at the LNER K1 260 pack. It'll come with 3 different locomotive schemes and a handful of freight cars, which we have over there. You will get a BR worn, both in black, and then the LNER green. There are some bells and whistles that you can change, as is pretty typical of Victory Works models. If you double click on them when you're putting them in a scenario, you'll have a flyout, and you'll be able to change certain aspects like the headboards for rail tours and such. So that is something that I won't be showing because there's not a lot that they offer to change up on these, so there's no real reason for me to go through them all. But yeah, this is a neat little 260 designed by Edward Thompson. There were 70 of these built, I believe, somewhere around 70. Originally built in 1949 for the LNER by North British Locomotive Company. So all but one were scrapped. One single locomotive remaining in preservation. I do believe it is operational as well, so that's pretty cool. What else is wild? Pretty much they're mixed traffic locomotives, so you can use these on freight, passenger, stop, whatever. You can do whatever you so please to, and these will fit in pretty well. Pretty preppy little locomotive. I already can tell you I like the look of it. I love this green. It's like a shrunken down Scotsman. But yeah, the pack from Victory Works is available on Steam. It is normally $20 US. You can get them. You can get it on sale for $9.99 normally, or you can get it in the LNER pack, the big bundle. And if you do that during the sale, you'll get it even cheaper. I haven't calculated out to what that'll be around, but probably be about $8-ish. It's typically cheaper to go with the bundle if you can. So now, fair warning, these LNER coaches are not part of the pack. They're just there for giggles and squiggles to go along with the locomotive. So let's go ahead and go through them side to side. We'll hop over here first where it's a little bit quieter. So first off, we got the BR lined, the black lined, which is a really good looking locomotive overall. It's nice and clean, and the detailing is quite nice, as is fairly typical of Victory Works. As you can see, we got the nice rivet detail, which I love. Texturing looks really nice overall, and our lines are pretty freaking crispy. Which again, I love me some crispy lines. The brass is a little bit yellow here. It's kind of too yellow, in my opinion. It's too noticeably yellow. Not quite brassish color. Whistle kind of the same. It's kind of a noticeable yellow. I like the color on these plates a lot better as far as the brass coloring goes. I just think it fits. Looks more natural. I don't know. I thought these headlights were a little wonk. Never mind. It's just dark. It's hard to see. So there's the BR Black. Very nice. Very good looking overall. I very much like it. You'll get some hoppers, you'll get some of these flats, bunch of different consists. Hop on over here, we got the weathered, the BR weathered, which is just straight, I believe it's straight black. No, it's got the red. It's just very heavily weathered. Looks like a well-worn locomotive. The idle exhaust, I think I've seen them do better. You can definitely see the little cotton balls. Nah. Truth be told, I myself have never been too fond of weathered models in train sim. They just never look quite right. It looks almost cartoonish. But yeah, it looks pretty good for what they're aiming for. I'll give them credit where it's due. I'm just not a huge fan of the weathered. It's just me. I just don't think it works out as well as one would hope. So I did pull this up because I don't remember exactly what all these are. So we got British Railway X LNER rolling stock. We got a double 13-ton bolster wagons with 4 steel loads, a single 13-ton bolster wagon, gas tank wagons, Paul brick carrying wagons, 22-ton plate wagons, trestle AA wagons, private owner mineral wagons, ex-private owner worn livery, coal 7 plank, ex-private owner liveries coal. So that's what all you get. I did not put them all down. I'd be a liar if I said when I made this scenario I knew what all the rolling stock was that came with it. But, oh well. The models themselves look pretty good. The chalk plate here is very, very blurry. And the chains are old 2D. Eh. Other than that though, the loads look pretty decent. The cars themselves look pretty decent. I'm gonna guess they're not fitted with air brakes. Looks like it's just handbrakes. Of course you'll get a steel load over here. Steel load doesn't look half bad. The texturing is a little It's hard to distinguish between the different plates unless you look on the ends, but it is what it is. Hop on over here. Yeah, they're not bad. They just kind of look a little dated, especially compared to some of the other stuff that they put out before. It just kind of looks meh. So, and last but not least, we got the LNER green. To my knowledge, details don't really change between the three. From what I could tell when I first fiddled around with them, it's pretty much just paint schemes, so I'm not going to bother to go through all of them. They're all going to have the same sounds. Control A. We all know I typically run the advanced mode on VictoryWorks products because I enjoy it. So you do have a advanced or simple mode. Simple mode is for people that maybe aren't so adept at running steam locomotives or are playing with a controller or something. Simple mode is geared towards that play style. Whereas advanced mode is definitely more of a struggle. You're definitely going to want to read the manual before you try to take off in it. So let's go ahead and pull up our map so we can be sure we don't run into anything weird, true, freaky, wacky. Let's see. Is that gonna put us out? Yeah, that'll put us out on the road. Out on the road to go. Overall, it does look pretty good. Don't know what's going on with this. Once again, though, the texturing's really nice overall. It's shiny. It's reflective. Pretty cool. let's hop in the cabin. So let's see what we get to fiddle with. We don't get... Ah, we do. We just gotta find the right spot. So the window. You gotta move the handrest out of the way. You can close the window. I like the thunk noise. Got our warning bell. Headlight. I'll just turn them all on for giggles and squiddles. Lamps on. Cab light on. Woo! That hurts my frames a little bit. Pretty common though, cab lights tend to hurt. I typically don't use them. I get almost double the frames. Got a roof we can open. Oh, there's a phonometer. Backlight, that's cool. Let's see. We don't get those. We don't get those. Don't get those. Don't get those. Of course, our throttle, injector, fireman, and driver, blower. Our brakes, which I assume we'll have to run with a small ejector. There's our reverser. Reverse lock, you have to operate with the E key. But before I start doing that, let's see if it physically moves. Yeah, balls. Kind of on the dark side. Put the F5 code here. Doesn't look like... Yeah, so the reverser doesn't change anything, unfortunately. Such is life. Let's see. Should have our dampers. I guess we get those. Of course, our firebox. Typical Victory Works fashion. Firebirds control the stoking with the shovel. Injectors. Water scoop. Handbrake. As you can see, we have a firebox view. The firebox, if it's anything like the rest of Victory Works' products, it'll probably change colors, and the height will probably change a little bit depending on what the level is at. So, handy thing for if you try to operate it without the HUD. Steam heating. Throw that on. Sorry. Cylinder cocks. And open those up. Ah, there's our dampers. Well, it looks to be about it. Go ahead and drop the water scoop for get some squiggles. Pretty dark, it's hard to see, but it is there. It does drop. Go ahead and pick it back up. Don't need to wear a fireman out right now. So, we got our throttle. Go ahead and crack it. Start pushing steam out through our exhaust. There are headlights, the electric lamps, and then control 1, 2, 3, 4 will change them to whatever. Weird. So you have the electric one, and then you have, I guess, what the oil ones that aren't lit. Huh. Oh well. Brakes. Go ahead and shut those off. Crack small ejector. You can see it'll slowly start to bleed off. Whistle. Aww. It's got a freaking... So the whistle does have a fairly long loop, as you can see. That was me just tapping on the space bar. You guys know how I feel about that. I don't really like it. B will play a tune. That's nice. Go ahead and start opening. Sounds pretty good. But boy, will you run out of boiler pressure if you don't keep up with it. Break on running here. Sounds pretty good though. It really does. It's our acknowledgement for our AWS, which we shouldn't have on this route. This is a backdated route, so I remember what route I'm on. I forget what route I'm on right now. I really like the sounds though. Really like the sounds. Those chuff sounds are really nice. Nice and deep, throaty. Everything works pretty smooth too. Runs really nice. Once you get away from it, out here at a distance, you can kind of hear the loop and the chuff sounds, which it's not horrible, but it's definitely there. A little bit too much. I got black smoke, that means I've built it up a little too far. And these do have advanced injectors, so open it, you'll hear the water splash, water will come pouring out. And then, let's see, where is it at? Then you gotta come over here and start to adjust to get that spot where it starts to push water in. It really does sound nice though. I like the chuff sounds. Apparently the sound recordings were all taken from the real preserved locomotives. That's really nice. And it looks like the route that I am on is, that's the extended series. I'll go ahead and start stopping. Start putting your brakes. Doesn't really have much of a clank noise though. No kind of rolling idle. There it is. Now you can kind of hear it. That's that. The LNER K1260 from Victory Works. Really not much else to go over. Really good looking locomotive overall. I believe this is an older DLC if I remember right. Guess I could just scroll up. I've got it pulled up still. Yeah, 2015, so it's a bit older. Such is life. It's not too bad for its age. There are some things that kind of show their age compared to some of the things that they're pushing out now. Victory Works has definitely improved a lot, and you can see it when comparing this. But this is still a really nice model. This is one that I think is aged pretty well. It still stands up on its own 2 feet quite well. So I definitely recommend checking it out. I think it'll be a blast to run around on some of these nice kind of commuter routes or whatnot. But anywho's, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time.